It's finally here. Welcome back to Comics Rediscovered, and my first grading shipment has just come back. It's taken a little while, but stick around. I'm going to open this up. I've got 8 books, some Spider-Man, some Thor, some Moon Knight, and a couple others. So stick around, and I'm going to go through my first grading unboxing. Okay, so here we go. First shot. And it looks like everything is actually wrapped. Is there something in here? Yeah. So there is a shrink wrapped package in here. And ta-da! Here we go. The first grading submission. So I'm going to try and do this without actually looking at anything. I'll let everybody else see it first. So this for sure is going to be a mixed bag. So this submission being my first one, CGC, CBCS, that didn't exist when I was a kid and collecting comics. So I'm all new to grading now that I'm back into collecting with the way that I was when I was younger, and now I can actually send things in to be graded. I have no idea what to expect from grading, so I have a kind of a mixed bag. If you go back and look at some of the other videos, I went through and I picked some comics, some that were important to me personally, some that are key for certain characters, new books, old books. So I'm kind of interested to see what I got. There will be some lower grades in here, and there should be some, hopefully, that are decently high grades. I don't know if I have anything that is extremely high, but let's have a look. First up, take this out of the bag. What do we got? Amazing Spider-Man 210. So this is a book that was pretty beat up when I got it, and this was really one of my test books where I wanted to see how much of a difference I could make having this, cleaning it. I cleaned it myself and then getting it pressed. So I did a lot of work on the back of this book, a lot of work cleaning up the front of this book. So let's see, what do we get? A 5. That's kind of in the range what I was expecting. I was hoping for a bit more. I was hoping that we might get something like a 6 or 6.5 out of it, but 5, I will take it. Newsstand edition, first Madam Web. I think I'll look up the grading notes, but it's for sure it's all these dings on the spine here. The back actually looks pretty clean from what I got it. So there we go. Number 1. Let's move on. Book number 2. Let's see. Book number 2 is Batman Widening Gyre. This is a yellow label. This one is a personal book for me. This one is Walt Flanagan signed. He was the artist in this book. Walt Flanagan, Kevin Smith. And Walt is one of the leads on the TESD podcast, and he was on the show Comic Book Men. So this is a personal one for me. I'm kind of curious what the grade's going to be. 9.6. I am happy with a 9.6. That is awesome. There we go. We got Walt's signature up there. Verified signature, Winding Gyre number 4. This is the variant cover. I think this is the 1 in 10 variant. But I am absolutely thrilled by this one. This will supplant Spider-Man. This book might stay here for a while. Alrighty, moving on. I like their bags actually fit really tight to the books. Next up, Thor. Okay, so these are a pair. I think it's 371, 372. Yeah, 371, 372. First appearance of Time Variance Authority, which should be coming up on the Loki series, and a first appearance of Justice Peace as well. These were picked up kind of as a general spec book. They're not super high grade, but I thought they looked pretty clean. Let's have a look. 9.4. That's actually way better than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting this book somewhere in an 8.5. So 9.4, I am ecstatic. 9.4, direct edition. There we go. Justice Peace. So hopefully that means the next one is 372. Is it? It is. Yeah. There we go. 372. So if that was a 9.4, I don't remember which one was in better shape. This one I can already see the spine is rolled over a little bit on the back. But let's have a look. 9.4 as well. That is awesome. Again, direct edition. Warriors 3 and Sif appearance, as well as Jane Foster, Beta Ray Bill, etc. Nice. Happy. Both of those coming back in a 9.4 actually makes me really happy. Again, I was expecting something like an 8.5. So that's awesome. Alrighty. Next up. What do we got here? Moon Knight #1. So this one I got from a local collector who was selling off his collection. He had a pretty big collection that had been picked through pretty thoroughly, but this was still there. And I'm a huge Moon Knight fan. I really like these early Moon Knight stories, actually. And this book was in pretty good shape. So, first Moon Knight, I'm kind of hoping 9.2 or higher. What do we got? 9.6. And this is a Newsstand edition, Moon Knight #1. First Moon Knight, his own title, Origin of Moon Knight Begins, and First Bushman in a 9.6. That's fantastic. With white pages. That's great. This one I didn't bother cleaning. This was just sent basically as is. I don't know if there's much I could do to clean it up. I'll have a look at the grader's notes. But I can see there's like a little bit of a ding in the corner here. I will go back through my videos and compare. I did a close look trying to figure out what grade I might expect out of this. So I'll go back and I'll have a look and compare how this looks now and compare their grader notes with what I kind of expected. But that's awesome. These two books, I'm kind of thrilled by both of them. Okay, so this next one, this is a Green Lantern. This is 80th anniversary Green Lantern. I believe this is the variant cover, the Art Adams variant cover, Neil Adams variant cover, sorry. Squarebound book. I sent this one in because I wasn't sure what to expect from a squarebound book. And let's have a look. 9.8. Okay, I have a feeling 9.8s are fairly easy to get with square-bound books just because of the way the binding is done. It's much easier to keep a nice straight line and everything. But I'm happy about that. Yeah, 1970s Neil Adams variant. 9.8, 80th anniversary Green Lantern. I'm excited by this. Love Green Lantern, and I think this is the best cover that they did for the 80th anniversary. I do have the other covers, but I decided to send this one in. And this is a thick slab. Awesome. So I should have one more Moon Knight and one more Spider-Man to go in here. I don't know which is which. All the books from this era had similar backings on them, but I just saw it was Moon Knight. First Stained Glass Scarlet. This book was in pretty decent condition, actually. This is something I picked up off of eBay. So, let's see. 9.4. And again, this is another Newsstand edition. And they don't actually make note of First Stained Glass Scarlet. Off-white to white pages. That's exciting. I'm super excited for this series. And I'm kind of hopeful that she makes an appearance in the show. Awesome book. And great cover. Gotta love the Bill Sienkiewicz art. He makes Moon Knight. This is a great early run series. All right, and here we go. Last but not least, this should be the final Spider-Man book. Spider-Man #1 by Todd McFarlane. This book, again, for me is like a personal book for me, part of my personal collection. This is a book I had when I was a kid, and now that I'm back into collecting comics, I wanted something from my childhood again. Again, same collection as this Moon Knight. So I know the guy took really good care of his books. I'm curious what this one gets. I know sometimes the black covers are hard to get really good grades, but let's see. 9.6. All right. There we go. Yeah, lasered appearance, metallic silver ink cover. And it's just, that is the quintessential Todd McFarlane Spider-Man pose, right? This is the one that gets knocked off by everybody else. Or gets swiped by everybody else, I should say. So I'm pretty happy by that. A bunch of 9.6s. That is awesome. That's very rewarding, I guess. I know what's wrong with this one. There's a bit of a nick in the corner. But it'll be interesting now to go back and compare my original guesses and ideas about what I was to expect. This one, I was kind of hoping 9.4 to 9.8. So it comes back 9.6, and I know exactly why. Really helps with any kind of future submissions that I do. So I'm kind of happy. This turned out really well. The one letdown was the other Spider-Man book, but I sent that in knowing it was going to get a low grade. A bit lower than I wanted, but otherwise I can't be mad at that. Like, 2 books that have some personal, sentimental value for me, and an awesome Moon Knight #1, a 9.8 for the Green Lantern book. I'm pretty stoked with this submission. Everything turned out kind of as good as I could hope for. Leave a comment below. Let me know, what do you think of the books? Do you have a favorite from these? I'm pretty partial to these 3 books here. These are the ones that do it for me. Leave a comment below. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will catch you in the next video.